Today I want to show you our photo trip in Fundatura Ponorului, or Ponor's Dead End if you want to translate it. And we reached this place by car. In a normal day it wasn't raining. When it's raining, pretty difficult. So we reached this place and I took some photos, I took some drone shots just to show you how the place looks. But the aim is to photograph the sunrise from next day. There are some people that are living here, but only for the summer months. Maria was mesmerized by the cows and the pigs. And then of course we got ready to sleep and we prepared for the next day. It's early in the morning. The sun is not rising yet, but it's a heavy fog on the entire valley and the entire village that I'm going to show you to. I'm going to show you a place that is forgotten in time, a place that is really isolated, and its beauty during sunrises like this, I think it's unmatchable. I haven't found something similar in Romania, so this should be an interesting vlog.
All the time I used to worship you, was there to hold you each time you fell. Far from here, I'm a dying soldier in the war.
The first photo that I'm going to make, it's of those trees there in the distance. I think their ghostly features will look really interesting. It's kind of like a mystery. The image will have depth because I will also capture the entrance of this dirt road that goes into the valley, into the village. So those silhouettes with the fog. I also have some company, some dogs from the village felt my presence. See it over there? That one it's really nervous of me being here. I'm trying to find a better location to photograph that small house, and these weeds in front of it from this location doesn't make the shot worthwhile. Maybe if I go a little bit higher on the road, I have a better view of it. As I go higher and higher on the road, I notice that small cottage looks a lot better. So I'm doing this photo and when I edited, I introduced a little tint of blue. I think it looks better, it gives you the feeling of a cold morning with a small house. And then I turn my attention to the left, and I think this is a really beautiful image. It's very simple, it's just a silhouette. The fog in the lower part of the image acts like a supporting element. The way the fence is just a silhouette and it separates on the background, I think it looks really great. For the moment I'm waiting for the sun to emerge beyond the ridges, beyond the hills, and kind of fill this entire fog with its light. And not only the sun is going to fill it, but it's going to make it more visible. The fog will start to go away, and then the village, different features will start to emerge practically from the fog. In landscape photography, patience, I think, is your best friend. You need to have patience, you need to understand that nature has its own ways and you can't influence it. So I just had to wait, I just had to walk down the road, coming back again. So it's just a matter of waiting for the perfect time, waiting for the fog to clear, to start and see the details basically in this small village. But as I'm waiting, of course, the sun is warming up the the fog starts to kind of clear, and I create this first image. It's the road that goes into the distance. You can't see what's in the distance right now, so it's, for the moment, is just a simple mystery. Then I look to my left and I see this birch tree, and the white trunk and the way the sunlight shines through the leaves, I think it looks really great. And also the negative space, it's interesting. I tried to photograph the village, but the fog, it's still too thick. It started to dissipate, so it's a good thing, but it's still thick. The heavy fog still makes things difficult to photograph. The details are not visible yet, so it might take a while. I'm exactly 2 hours from sunrise, and as you can see, the valley is still full of fog. Now, the beauty of fog is that even though the sun has risen for 2 hours, it's gonna be no problem photographing because the fog diffuses the light. This place is famous for these morning fogs, and when the fog clears, you have to be completely ready to act. And for example, I saw this really beautiful moment when this guy had to take the cows out, and I think there's nothing that speaks more traditional countryside life than these photos in the morning light, in the sunrise light. I think these are two of the most picturesque photos that I did during this trip. They speak about the place, about the life of this place. They're not truly landscape photos, but more travel photos that describe the place. But I think that those two photos complement really well the landscape, and it kind of tells you a better story. You understand better how life is in a remote place like this. Now, when the fog started to clear, I was able to create depth. I'm having those haystacks in the foreground, that road, and then you kind of see the house and the fog in the distance. Again, these are other small cottages. Again, these are only summer cottages, and some haystacks, and the fog that it's lit by the sun. And then the fog clears, of course, and I raised the drone and took this shot. That's a really beautiful. That's a little house with a big mountain as a view. Now again, this is the road, and now you can see in the distance, and this photo has depth. This photo kind of leads you into something. It kind of invites you to a trip over there down in the valley. When you're photographing in moments like this, you have to be 100% extra careful. You have to keep an eye on the fog, because the moment the fog starts to dissipate, it will happen in seconds, and if you're not ready, you're going to miss the shot. When I was returning from my sunrise, I met Maria and Monica. They came from the car. They wanted to see the village also. If you like this vlog, please share, comment, and of course subscribe. And until next time, keep on photographing. It's the only way to get better. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.